All right, let's talk about Larry Ellison again. So, Larry Ellison, the controversial tech and media mogul, co founder, chairman of Oracle, and all of that BS. So, in recent years, the billionaire has received a great deal of criticism for his position on a variety of things, especially AI regulations, and for what is seen by many as his family's attempts at the creation of a monopoly like media empire through the consolidation of Paramount and Skydance Media. In addition, he's been widely criticized for his enormous record breaking financial contributions to political figures. So I thought, in order to get a better look at the outlook and possible goals of one of the most richest and powerful men in America today, we could take a closer look at some of the things he's actually said. So, concerning authoritarianism and social control, Ellison has repeatedly promoted a vision of society where AI constantly monitors all citizens at all times to enforce what he calls good behavior. He claims constant monitoring will make both the police and civilians, quote, behave better. In one controversial quote, he said, citizens will be on their best behavior because we are constantly recording and reporting everything that's going on. Sounds great. Sign me up. Now, he said this during an Oracle financial analyst meeting, Oracle is their AI, regarding the merging of AI police cameras and Internet of Things, IoT, databases, causing public concern over the rise of a modern surveillance state. I wonder why. He also has said, we're going to have supervision. Every police officer is going to be supervised at all times. And if there's a problem, AI will report that problem and report it to the appropriate person. I seem to remember when they said that body cameras would make the police act correctly at all times. That worked out really well. But these statements made at an Oracle investor meeting were compared by multiple outlets to Orwell's 1984 and China's social credit system. So, analysts and civil liberties groups argue that Ellison is openly endorsing authoritarian governance through total surveillance. Perhaps what makes Ellison's statement so chilling is that most of the technology exists to create his authoritarian dream. The main component that is missing is a system powerful enough to synthesize all of that data. And Ellison has been working on cutting edge AI for years, which is what would be necessary. So, concerning government surveillance and AI policing, Ellison has repeatedly argued that AI powered surveillance should be the foundation of modern government. He promotes AI driven digital identity systems for all citizens. So they'll have a registry. He envisions all cameras, sensors, and databases feeding into a single AI system. So essentially, they will watch you at all times, and the AI will know who you are. And civil liberties groups such as the ACLU and privacy researchers warn that this is a blueprint for a digital authoritarian state, or technocracy, or techno fascism, or whatever you want to call it. It's not good. But concerning citizen privacy and the digital Leviathan vision, Ellison has described a future where every action by every person is recorded, analyzed by AI, and stored. He has said that society should move towards a single unified data platform containing all national data. Analysts describe this as dystopian, a threat to autonomy, a system that erodes individuality, and a surveillance state built for profit. On endorsing AI driven behavior regulation, Ellison frames surveillance as a moral good, claiming that AI will ensure all citizens are on their best behavior at all times. Critics argue this assumes a universal standard of correct behavior. It empowers the state or corporations to define morality, and it suppresses dissent and chills free expression. This is widely interpreted as authoritarian social engineering, or what I would almost call a sort of social eugenics. But on the role of government, Ellison promotes a model of centralized AI driven control where the government adopts AI based mass surveillance. All citizen data is centralized, and AI systems monitor police, civilians, and public spaces in real time. He, in fact, explicitly ties Oracle's business model to building this infrastructure, raising concerns that he is advocating for corporate run governance, privatized authoritarian infrastructure, and erosion of democratic oversight. That is a powerful combination. But what Ellison is describing isn't some sort of innovation, it's domination. It's techno-fascism, and the most chilling part is that he's not daydreaming about a dystopia. He's outlining a business plan, where a billionaire with a surveillance obsession also controls the data infrastructure and cutting-edge AI necessary to manage it. The same individual bankrolls the political class and positions his family to shape the media narrative when we already know that our media is being shaped, influenced, and even censored. And we're not talking about a hypothetical threat here. We're talking about a man assembling the machinery to make his worldview unavoidable. And that is terrifying. Ellison keeps telling us that everyone will behave better once AI is watching. But let's be honest, systems like that don't make citizens behave. They make them obey. They make them afraid. They make them silent. And silence is not stability. It is the precondition for abuse. This is the real danger. A single individual with the money to build the surveillance architecture, the media reach to justify it, and the political influence to enshrine it into law. A man who openly praises total monitoring is now one of the few people on Earth with the power to make that a reality. And that should set off alarms. Not because Ellison is uniquely villainous, certainly not among the billionaire class, but because he is uniquely positioned. Because democracies don't collapse when one man seizes power. They collapse when everyone else just shrugs while he takes it.